This is a full, healthy movie that has a complete character's life being told, you know? This is a type of storytelling you don't get with every movie. Not only are we getting this great journey of a man learning to accept the responsibility that he has with the power that he has, but also we have a love story where across the movie, he's hopelessly in love with Mary Jane Watson, and he's a little afraid to talk to her, but over the course of the movie, he's taking his little chances, trying to get to know her and let her know how much he genuinely cares about her. By the end of the movie, he's won Mary Jane's love. He's told her how he felt. He's faced off the Green Goblin, saved her from the dragon. These stories are still fairy tales, right? These superhero stories are still, this is the guy who pulled the sword out of the stone, blessed by the gods with a special piece of technology, or like Heracles, you were born with it. And you've got to fight the dragon. You've got to fight the Hydra. You have to battle something in order to either prove your worth or make up for something or save someone you care about in order to cement who it is that you are.
We are who we choose to be. Now choose.
And also save the world. So at the end of the movie, finds out Green Goblin is Norman Osborn, Harry's dad, who he met at the beginning of the movie. They had this kind of father-son thing going on. At the very least, Willem Dafoe wanted the father-son thing to happen. And Tobey, rightfully so, playing it kind of like, well, I'm still kind of missing my uncle right now, so I can't just take you on as a father figure. And I got my own shit going on, man. But, you know, they have all these scenes where Willem Dafoe's Norman Osborn is clearly trying to be a presence in Peter's life.
Your parents must be very proud.
I know this has been a difficult time for you.
Pete, you're probably looking for a job now, right?
I'll make a few calls.
And again, that's another story that I'm going to be talking about. But this particular journey is Spider-Man's that I'm talking about. So when we reach the end, he learns Norman Osborn is Green Goblin, and Green Goblin tries to kill him one last time. Spider-Man jumps out of the way. Goblin gets, impaled by his own glider.
This shot of Willem coming up is actually shot later. You can tell because he was already in another show, and he had to wear a wig. It's more like the David Bowie of Green Goblins.
And Goblin's last lines are,
Peter, don't tell Harry.
Don't tell Harry.
The reason we did that shot was we wanted him to say, "Don't tell Harry."
Yeah.
Rather than it being an act of kindness that Peter performs, not telling Harry, we wanted him to fulfill the last wish of Norman Osborn, this man who had been the surrogate father to him, so that he had an obligation, out of friendship, to perform these last acts, like to keep this dark secret.
And so Peter has not only learned across this movie the nature of his responsibility. Now, I can't tell my closest thing I have to a brother, my best friend, Harry, I can't tell him that his dad is this monster, not just because it would be a kind thing to not let him know, but specifically because his father requested it. And so he's leaving this movie realizing that because the Green Goblin figured out that he was Spider-Man, that put MJ in danger. Now he can't even get any closer to his best friend because the consequences of don't tell Harry. He's got a specific duty to the father to let his son still think something positive about him in his death. And that's a heavy weight to put on a character.